You're here because you want the crucial insights fast and deep. Today, we're digging into something big for healthcare and finance, potentially for 2025, Snowflake.
Yeah, we've been looking at some analyses focused specifically on its role in these sectors.
Exactly. Trying to pull out the core strategic advantages. So our mission really is to understand why Snowflake is getting so much traction
Hmm.
and what that actually means for professionals, in healthcare and finance, and obviously for data experts like you listening.
It's interesting because Snowflake seems to be shifting,
Yeah.
right? It's not just another data platform anymore.
How so?
It's becoming more of a genuine strategic asset, especially in these really regulated industries. We're talking about unlocking completely new ways of doing things.
Okay, let's get into that. Because healthcare and finance are under immense pressure. You've got complex compliance,
Oh, yeah.
rising patient and customer expectations, this constant need for innovation.
Often hamstrung by, legacy systems.
Yeah.
Old tech.
Right. So this is about more than just needing like bigger storage or faster queries.
Precisely. That leads to the first key advantage we're seeing: accelerated product innovation.
Okay, like what?
Well, think about healthcare. Researchers can use real-world evidence analysis much, much faster. That really speeds up clinical research timelines.
Got it. And in finance?
It's similar.
Yeah.
Think rapid prototyping of, say, personalized fintech products, using all sorts of diverse data, but crucially within a secure, governed platform.
Okay, that makes sense. Speed and security. So a second edge then is probably around personalization, better experiences.
Exactly. You can't really tailor services effectively without seeing the whole picture.
Right.
So in healthcare, Snowflake enables what people call a 360-degree patient view. It pulls together EMR data, wearables, pharmacy info, even social determinants of health.
Wow. Okay. That's comprehensive.
Yeah. And for finance, you can imagine these real-time client dashboards. They integrate everything: banking, insurance, investments.
Giving a much richer view for personalized advice.
Precisely. True personalization becomes possible.
Now, the third benefit, this must be about operational efficiency, right? Because compliance is such a beast in these fields.
It really is. And what's critical here is Snowflake's kind of built-in capabilities. Security is baked in, governance tools are robust, there's automation.
So it simplifies things.
It really simplifies regulatory compliance, complex risk modeling, even just managing IT resources more effectively. Saves time, saves cost.
And part of that efficiency comes from the architecture itself, doesn't it? The separate compute and storage.
Absolutely. That separation means you can scale compute for, say, compliance reporting without scaling storage, or vice versa. It's very cost-effective for these different, often spiky workloads.
Okay. Advantage number 4 you mentioned was secure collaboration. Sharing sensitive data is always tricky.
It's a huge hurdle.
Yeah.
But the key insight here is how Snowflake approaches it. It basically flips data sharing from being a liability.
Into an asset.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Into a strategic asset. They have features like secure data sharing and these things called clean rooms.
Clean rooms.
Yeah, they're like secure, controlled sandboxes.
Mhm.
Multiple parties can analyze combined data sets without ever actually seeing or moving the other party's raw data.
Ah, okay. So collaboration without exposure.
Exactly. So a hospital could collaborate with researchers or a bank with regulators without the raw data ever leaving their control. It's pretty transformative.
Can you give us a couple more concrete real-world examples? How does this play out day to day?
Sure. In healthcare, think about analyzing patient outcomes across different, maybe unaffiliated hospitals, or identifying patients at high risk for readmission much earlier.
And that research collaboration you mentioned.
Right, working with research institutions without compromising patient privacy, huge. And in finance,
So our next examples.
building much more accurate fraud detection models, maybe by securely pooling anonymized transaction patterns, or really streamlining critical reporting like Basel or CCIR.
The regulatory capital stuff.
Yeah, those big reporting exercises. And powering next-gen wealth management tools, pulling data from everywhere, all managed from one unified platform.
Okay, so let's bring it home for the data professionals listening. What's the kind of bottom line for them?
Well, what's fascinating and really important is the growing demand. It's not just for Snowflake skills anymore.
Right.
It's for people who understand the platform and have that deep domain knowledge. Understanding EMR or claims data in healthcare.
We're trading data, compliance rules, and finance.
Exactly that. That specific combination platform plus industry context is becoming incredibly valuable.
So wrapping this up, the big takeaway isn't just Snowflake is a powerful tool, it's more strategic than that.
Absolutely. It's positioned as a strategic enabler. It's
Yeah.
helping these organizations gain a real measurable competitive advantage, like right now.
But it's not automatic.
No, definitely not. To really leverage it, companies need that blend, the platform skills, sure, but also that deep industry understanding and the specialized talent to bring it all together.
Okay. So here's a final thought to leave you with. How might a truly unified, secure data platform like this fundamentally reshape competition in these traditionally siloed, highly regulated industries?
Hmm.
It might not just be about doing things a bit better or faster. It could open the door to entirely new ways of operating, innovating, maybe even new business models. Something to think about.